Hello friends, good morning. I'm Pastor Noel Calago. Let us discuss about um, the Bible, Part 3, a series of historical proofs of the Bible. And our topic today is about Noah's Ark discovered. The history of Noah's Ark is one of the most interesting story in the Bible, particularly in the book of Genesis, chapters 6 to chapter 9, verses 1 down to 17. During my childhood days, my parents brought me to church with some kids at my age. We attended Sunday school every Sunday, and one of my favorite lessons was the story of Noah's Ark. Until now, I can still remember the facial expression of our teacher who was the wife of our pastor, of which two of them were now in heaven. And of course, I believe that that story was a real event that had happened long time ago, and approximately about 2348 BC or before Christ. Please allow me to summarize the story of this particular topic found in Genesis chapter 6, verses 6 to chapter 9, verse 17. God saw that the people were corrupt and violent. He felt sorry for creating mankind, but a man named Noah was a righteous man. He walked with God. Um, so God commanded him to build an ark because he's going to destroy mankind by the flood, but spare Noah, his wife, his sons, and his sons' wives. God instructed Noah to build the ark of gopher wood with rooms inside and to cover it with pitch. We can find it in verse 14. The length will be 300 cubits. Its breadth is 50 cubits, and its height 30 cubits. After the ark was completed, God commanded Noah and all the members of his family to enter the ark. So with all kinds of animals and birds by pair, male and female, clean and unclean, and including those creatures which are creeping on the ground. Then God burst open all the fountains of the great deep and the floodgates of the sky. It took 40 days before the flood lifted up the ark until the flood covered even the highest mountains, so that every life outside the ark perished. After the flood, Noah opened a window of the ark and saw that the rain had already stopped. So he sent a raven to check the condition of their surroundings. But the raven did not come back. So he also sent out a dove to check on the conditions of water. But the dove also came back without a good report. That is found in chapter 8, verses 6 to 9. So Noah waited another 7 days and sent out again a dove. And the dove came back with a fresh olive leaf. Upon perceiving that everything was cleared, then God commanded Noah to get out of the ark, his family and all animals and birds and creeping creatures. Then Noah built an altar for the Lord and made a sacrifice of burnt offering and worshiped God. And God smelled the soothing aroma and promised never again curse the ground on account of man, for the intent of man's heart is evil from his youth, and God will never again destroy every living thing by the flood. Now let's look at the pictures as evidences of the proof. of historical proof of Noah's Ark. Now, we can see here the a Russian pilot who happens to discover the Noah's Ark in the mountains of Ararat. And then also you can find it in Noah's Ark and the Biblical Flood. And then Ron Wyatt, an archaeologist with his team also in 1977, lead an expedition to locate the structure of the Ark using modern X-ray machines. Now, thirdly, William Phillips also followed in November 2014 and confirmed that the Noah's Ark was really in place. Now, even without the archaeological and scientific evidence to the fact that the Bible is the written word of God, nobody can deny the reality of Noah's Ark. Again, archaeology and science becomes God's instrument to satisfy man's quest as to the reality of His words. To some extent, both archaeology and science will reveal credible evidence to prove the historicity of Noah's Ark, and not a presumptive idea. For those who really believe in God's word, will believe Him even without any evidence. And to those who have seen now a concrete actual evidence of Noah's Ark and the flood will begin to reverence and stand in awe to who God is in their own lives. Thank you, friends, for listening, and I hope you will subscribe.